whether it be men, women, trans, we are all together in some fashion. And we spend our lives celebrating and being with our families of choice as probably opposed to our families of birth. So, the people that I'm the friendliest with for 30 and 40 years, or 20 years, those are people we get together for special holidays. We get together and we live our life on a daily basis. As we're aging, and this is something that we're working on right now, as we're aging, what ends up happening is that people who have been together as friends for 30 and 40 years, one person ends up going into an assisted living facility. And the unfortunate part about that is they go in and they don't go in. They go in and they all of a sudden are in the middle of a heterosexual world that they find it difficult to relate to. Many people are going back into the closet again because they don't want to be their authentic self. If you can imagine what a 75-year-old or an 80-year-old man or woman is, they look like everybody else. They're not wearing shiny pieces of accessories that 20-year-olds wear. They're older men and older women. And one of the things that we're doing is we're working now to be able to start a movement where, and we're contacting senior residential communities. Well, all we want is for them to be LGBT friendly and be able to advertise that and respect it. And we would like to collect and help people who have their families of choice come together, move into independent living together, and then move into assisted living together. And so what this really is about taking their families of choice and keeping them together as opposed to them being separated at a time, which is very, very difficult. And I feel very strongly about this. And I've talked to some residential communities, and it turns out that most of them have a lot of vacancy rate, and they're very eager and interested in being able to discuss this and work with us to bring people together.